Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Dimitri von Leuschner and Gwen von Leuschner returned from their honeymoon early, which caused them to inform Kristen Dimmerer that Leo Stark crashed the celebration, according to Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, August 30. Gwen contended that Kristen already knew the answer because she called Dimitri to a meeting regarding the shareholders when she asked Kristen why the lovebirds returned home so quickly. After Kristen had taken control, she spoke to Dimitri in private and made fun of him for not doing more than just teasing Leo. Leo ran into Sonny Kyriakis in the town plaza and asked him what he was doing in Salem. Leo was reminded by Sonny that Victor Kyriakis had passed away, and he made an effort to express grief. But Sonny had no warmth for Leo and laughed at the idea that they were close. Leo pointed out that he had found love with someone beautiful and showed Sonny a picture of Dimitri's body when Sonny attempted to portray Leo as a narcissist. Leo understood why Sonny was upset with him. He had played a part in helping Xander Cook cover up the Bonnie Kyriakis kidnapper chaos, but he still didn't believe in their fairytale romance. Sonny maintained that Leo deceived him too because he had betrayed his family, and then he stormed off. Leo emailed Dimitri afterwards to confess that he almost revealed their relationship during an earlier conversation on Wednesday's Day's show. Leo, who understood how crucial it was to maintain the secrecy of the situation, advised Dimitri to follow the adage "fake it till you make it" instead. Kristen informed Dimitri that Elliot Roth planned to meet Gwen as part of his efforts to establish the validity of the marriage. Dimitri was in a panic after that and was on the verge of confessing to Gwen when Leo's SMS caused him to rethink his mind. Dimitri then appeared in Leo's hotel room on Wednesday's episode of Days and explained his predicament, but he had a hazardous option. Dimitri reasoned that since Mr. Roth hadn't yet met the real Gwen, he could have someone pretend to be his wife and Gwen wouldn't know the difference. Leo finally had an idea while Dimitri and Leo were discussing who Dimitri could trust with this task and said he could do it. When Gabby entered Mr. Roth's suite, he had just begun eating breakfast. Mr. Roth eventually told her about the codicil and how Dimitri's marriage had to be sincere in order for him to receive his fortune after Gabby forced him to reveal he wasn't the headmaster of Martin Prep. Stefan Dimmerer persuaded Rachel Black, Finley Rose Slater, back at the Dimmerer estate, to let him finish Gabby's game of 20 questions. Stefan learned more as a result, learning that Dimitri was hosting sleepovers with a prohibited party guest. Kristen was aware, according to Rachel, but Gwen was not. On Wednesday's Dio Ola program, Kristen stopped Stefan's game and told Rachel to get some cookies from the kitchen. When Gabby and Stefan finally had a private encounter, Gabby confessed that she knew the truth and revealed what she had discovered regarding the codicil from Mr. Roth. Stefan and Gabby exchanged information since Gabby believed they simply had to find out who Dimitri was having a sexual relationship with, even though Gabby thought it was a her. On Wednesday's Days program, Gwen unintentionally broke a glass pitcher and became distraught. Kristen thought Gwen was unhappy because Dimitri had told her everything because she had misinterpreted the issue. Gwen was left wondering what Kristen was referring to as a result. Stephanie Johnson was pleased with the thoughtful breakfast that Chad Dimmerer had prepared for her at home. Also present was Alex Kyriakis, who asked Stephanie if she could handle their business meeting on her own since he simply wasn't feeling it. Despite his sympathy for Alex at Victor's demise, Chad advised Alex to process his grief by talking to others rather than keeping to himself. Chad advised that since Victor would desire it, Alex should return to the Kyriakis mansion and make amends with Maggie Kyriakis. Alex shook Chad's hand and left after concluding that Chad was correct. Chad was lauded by Stephanie for being a decent man before they shared breakfast. Chad reasoned that it was fortunate that he ignored Kristen's advice not to trust Alex with Stephanie under any circumstances. The Dimmerers, according to Stephanie, weren't content until they were creating conflict. As they rejoined at the Kyriakis mansion, Alex gave Sunny a warm embrace. In order to avoid interrupting Maggie's nap, Alex decided to spend some time with Sunny looking over some previous Victor pictures. Days of Our Lives rumors indicate that Melinda Trask will continue her search for proof against Lee Shin. Now that Paulina Price has been elected as Salem's new mayor, Melinda is hoping to achieve enough success to arrest Lee, make a major splash, and guarantee her own job security. Lee, though, is relying on his charm to win Melinda over and keep himself safe, even though he is beginning to wonder about her own goals. Day's spoilers indicate it may increase Lee's resolve to keep Melinda near and make sure she suffers severely enough that she won't pursue legal action against him. Of course, there is a potential snag in Lee and Melinda's strategy. Trip Johnson brought up the fact that Melinda had lost her daughter, Haley Chin, when he was defending her to Lee. Fans of DOO will remember how difficult that loss was for Melinda, but what if another child is on the way? Could Lee and Melinda's plans be foiled by an unexpected pregnancy? It would be an intriguing Day's twist that would seriously upend all of Lee and Melinda's plotting. If Melinda gets pregnant, they might set their personal agendas aside and concentrate on the child they're creating together. Although this possible child couldn't ever take the place of Haley, it might still be able to satisfy Melinda's needs. It might also be related to Melinda's entire predicament with Sloane Peterson, who might become even upset about the loss of her own child if the universe is giving everyone else kids. For Lee, having a child with Melinda could let him truly put his relationship with Gabby DiMera in the past. Lee became rather fixated on Gabby, but now might be his time to truly fall in love with Melinda and start a family with her. Both of their worlds might be upended if Melinda becomes pregnant with Lee's child, forcing them to think about what a happy future together would entail. While Lee sincerely wants to start a new chapter with her, Melinda could abandon her plan to arrest her. Do you think Melinda and Lee might become pregnant unexpectedly on Days? Will a baby's arrival alter everything? According to Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, August 30, Dimitri von Lischner will be dubious of Leo Stark's grand plan. While Dimitri doesn't want Gwen von Lischner to know that he married her in order to receive the fortune, he still needs to present Elliot Roth with a wife and persuade him that this union is legal. Leo has offered to pose as Gwen and serve as a fictitious wife for Dimitri because of this. It sounds like Leo will prepare for his encounter with Mr. Roth by donning a wig and some feminine clothes. If Leo can make his voice sound feminine, he might be able to persuade the lawyer to award Dimitri the money specified in the codicil. Leo might reassure his boyfriend that he can carry this ruse off in spite of Dimitri's worries. Day's spoilers state that Gwen will be waiting for clarification now that Kristen DiMera made a mistake. Kristen suspected Dimitri had told Gwen everything when she noticed Gwen agitated after smashing a pitcher. Gwen will need some explanation from Kristen because she has no idea what she is talking about. There will be a close call, but it appears that Kristen will be able to cover up her error. According to other Days teasers, Gabby DiMera and Stefan DiMera will attempt to expand on their current success. Stefan learned that Dimitri has been sleeping over with someone on the side from Rachel Black, Finley Rose Slater. Stefan and Gabby believe Kristen is using Dimitri as leverage to extract a part of the money he would inherit from his hasty marriage after Gabby learned this information from Elliot Roth. Now that Stefan and Gabby have gained some leverage, they are desperate to find out who Dimitri is sleeping with. Naturally, Stefan and Gabby believe they are looking for a different woman, so they will be surprised when the truth about Leo comes to light. On Thursday's DOO episode, Belle Black Brady will implore Brady Black not to seek charges against Philip Kyriakis, who has admitted to framing Brady while he wasn't acting rationally. Kyriakis has also expressed tremendous remorse for doing so. Belle will contend that Brady ought to be understanding of Philip's damaged mental state and grant him some leeway, particularly in light of the fact that the Kyriakis family is already coping with Victor Kyriakis' passing and impending funeral. Day's teasers indicate that Xander Cook will learn something astounding about Philip, so there may be a chance for a surprise. Chloe will also provide updates on Philip's efforts to atone, so she might advise Xander not to make Philip's situation worse. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.